This is TV Platinum. Here are the top 5 stories making headlines.
President Joe Biden of the United States has named Osagie Imasogie and Ogwumike as members of the 12-member advisory council responsible for African diaspora engagement in the United States. The inclusion of Imasogie and Ogwumike in the President's Advisory Council was announced in a statement issued by the State House on Wednesday. The council, which will be chaired by Sylvester Scott Beeman, also includes other esteemed members such as Mimi E. Alameyehu, Rosalind Brewer, Viola Davis, Helene D. Gale, Patrick Hubert Gaspard, C.D. Glynn, Almaz Negash, Chinenye Joy Ogwumike, Ham K. Serinjogi, and Kevin Young. In a significant move towards enhancing public engagement, promoting democratic governance, and ensuring transparency and accountability, the Department of State Services (DSS) has established the Directorate of Public Relations and Strategic Communications. Dr. Peter Afunanya, the former Public Relations Officer, has been appointed as the Director to lead this directorate, overseeing the service's public communication efforts. This appointment officially commenced on September 26, 2023. The service expresses its appreciation to Director General Alhaji Yusuf Magaji Bichi for the foresight behind this expansion and the selection of Afunanya to steer the directorate. The Social Democratic Party (SDP) issued an urgent appeal on Wednesday to President Bola Tinubu, urging him to intervene and put an end to the ongoing cycle of violence and bloodshed associated with the gubernatorial election campaign in Kogi State. Mr. Isaiah Ijele, the Director General of New Media for the SDP Campaign Council, conveyed this plea during a press conference held in Lokoja on Wednesday. Ijele expressed deep concern over the increasing incidence of innocent citizens falling victim to violence and fatal attacks perpetrated by politically motivated thugs. The Pan-Yoruba socio-political organization Afenifere has strongly criticized former President Olusegun Obasanjo for issuing an order to some Yoruba monarchs to stand up and sit down during a recent event. Several weeks ago, Obasanjo instructed the attending monarchs at a road inauguration in Ishenyi, Oyo State, to stand up and sit down upon his and Governor Seyi Makinde's arrival at the event. In light of this, Afenifere has called on the former president to issue an unequivocal apology to the monarchs who were purportedly insulted. This demand was one of the resolutions made by the organization during its monthly meeting held on Wednesday at the residence of its national leader, Pa Ruben Fashoranti, in Akure, the capital of Ondo State. And finally, on Wednesday, the French ambassador to Niger left the capital city of Niamey, marking the conclusion of a prolonged period of strained relations between Paris and the post-coup government in this West African nation, which had previously called for his expulsion. A diplomatic source from the French embassy reported the ambassador and 6 colleagues departed Niamey around 4 a.m. This departure was subsequently confirmed by a source within Niger's Interior Ministry, who indicated that the plane was en route to Chad. This development unfolds approximately 2 months following a coup in Niger that ousted the pro-Paris president, leading to a deterioration in the relations between France and its former colony.
Those are the top stories. Do subscribe and follow us across all our platforms to get more of these updates.